Fish and chips and an ice cream is one of the traditional attractions of a trip to the southeast coast, but many a day tripper has lost his lunch to seagulls swooping down and making off with the spoils. So managers at one Hastings tourist attraction are fighting back. They're employing a live bird of prey to scare the increasingly aggressive gulls away. Our reporter Helen Drew is there. And Helen, is Clyde the Hawk proving to be effective in his new job?
Clyde is proving to be effective, Polly. I'm in a food court on the seafront here in Hastings. Now, when we arrived today, we got here before the hawk did, and it won't come as a surprise that there were a huge amount of seagulls hovering overhead.
Eyeing up lunch. These seagulls don't mind what's on the menu, but they are determined to eat something.
This is the problem that we're talking about. Staff and customers have got so fed up at Hastings Adventure Golf that they've hired a new member of the team.
Clyde the Hawk, brought in to keep seagulls from stealing lunch. The minute Clyde is seen, the seagulls start squawking and backing away. Without a bird of prey, the gulls are braver than ever.
They're getting bolder and bolder, there's more of them and obviously less access to food. And what we've noticed is before, where they used to just dive bomb, they're actually physically attacking people now, which is quite dangerous. They've got very sharp beaks, and the problem is the youngsters are learning this, and so it's not uncommon to see 4, 5, 6 gulls pile into one person just to get their fish and chips or ice creams, whatever they may be carrying that's edible.
Some people here like the seagulls, others less so.
It gets a little bit annoying when they're around your feet trying to peck things from you and the kids try to feed them, which just brings more in. Yeah, it gets a bit annoying.
I don't think they're really doing much harm. They're just kind of like in their natural environment.
They are quite big, they are quite venomous, and I've seen them attack young children and food, so it obviously is a problem around here, but I think they're doing everything they can to combat that problem.
To combat the gulls elsewhere, Lewes District Council has brought in seagull-proof rubbish bags to stop them ripping the sacks open. This amateur footage shows your ice cream's never safe by the sea. And with over 2 million views online, this gull walks into a shop and comes out with a bag of crisps. Back in Hastings, the seagulls were bad for business.
It was starting to affect us quite badly. On occasion, we'd have to start replacing food. Not something we wanted to do, and we warn people, but unfortunately we have a lot of tourists or people that aren't from the seaside who don't realise that these are scavengers effectively, and they will take anything, so they'd feed them and just make the problem worse.
The seagulls are good at clearing tables, but unlike Clyde, they won't be getting on the payroll.
Seagulls are protected under the Wildlife and Countryside Act, so while Clyde is here, she must remain tethered at all times, otherwise those seagulls won't stand a chance.
Thanks, Helen. Those pesky seagulls on